Welcome back to more of the Gaming Blind with SammoBam Let's Play of Legend of Keepers. I'm in a relatively good mood for once, and I figured, now would be as good a time as any to do some recording.
Let's go!
I will agree with you. I don't remember her name, but let's go. I don't remember what I was doing, though, in this game. I have no idea. I know we're using mostly robots, so... Okay, so you have to take this one out. I don't remember what any of these are. It's been a couple weeks since I've played this game, so forgive me if I seem more incompetent than usual. It's because I, quite frankly, do not remember what any of these monsters are. So, give me like a minute to refresh myself on what all of these are. Okay, we've got the roaster. Okay. Was that the human hunter? No. Headslinger. I just want to make sure I don't have two of the same monster in there. I'm trying to make sure. It's a little bit hard for me to tell. What was that? Oh, that was a tank. Okay. Oh, there's the other Headslinger, right? Yeah, okay. That is fine then. And what traps do I have again? I have the ballista. I have Gnome Technicians, right. Okay, deal 100% damage once. Oh, enhanced trap. Okay. And energy converter, 25 physical damage to the back. The next group of monsters gains 50% of damage dealt to that target as barrier points. Okay. Interesting. And the hell is that? Giant. Oh, right. I forgot about the giant mushroom. Okay. Nature damage to the area. Oh, nature damage to the front applies one random penalty, 3 stacks. Then spreads all the effects applied to the target to the hero's position behind. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let me see. How much money do I have? 350. Not much. Okay. I don't really want to go to the doctor. I probably should. We're a little bit low on health, but I kind of want to see what I can do with my traps. Upgrade my traps. So ballista would just do more damage. It's already level 2, so I don't really want to feel like upgrading that right now. So that boosts the morale damage. Okay. So that boosts the morale damage to 20. That's not bad. Energy converter. Okay, it does an extra 10 damage. And giant mushroom does an extra 15 nature damage. I'm tempted by that a lot. It's 200 gold for that upgrade. 150. That's actually very cheap. Interesting. Okay. So that boosts the damage. It's not a specific type of damage. Okay. I'm going to upgrade the giant mushroom, because that seems like it might be kind of cool. Okay. So we have Doctor, Merchant, and Event. I probably should get a couple more monsters, but I'm a little low on funds. I can't afford to train anyone, so I'm going to probably just skip that entirely. Okay, let's go to the Merchant, see what he has available. We've got another Roaster. We've got Psycho Imps. We've got Pandora's Box. What do the Imps do again? 15 physical damage and 1 stack of bleed. Or minus 30 morale. Ricochets to the hero position behind the target. The target's morale is under 50%. I think I'll take them just because they're cheap. That's the only reason. They'll probably be a back group or a back... Go in the back row for the morale thing. If I ever actually get a chance to do any sort of morale stuff, which I haven't yet, but we'll see. Okay, I guess I can afford to upgrade somebody, but I don't know who. Let's go for the event, though. Okay. Thankfully, I have... No. Do I have enough money? Oh, I do have enough money. Okay. Well, that's good, because people keep seeming to have a problem about a... is this about a hairbrush thing again? Yeah, it is always about the hairbrush. Weird, but okay. At least this time, I can offer to, smooth things over with a round of drinks. Okay. Where do we want to go here? So we have caves... That gives me a master bonus and a little bit of money. Or in a slightly harder dungeon, that gives me an artifact and a very small amount of money. I like the artifacts. I'm going to take the artifacts. I didn't bother to see if this dungeon had a resting area. I guess we'll see in a moment. I don't think it did. Game? Okay, there we go. Okay, no resting area. Okay, so we have an Ice Wizard. I already don't like this. And he's not in the back, so I can't really take full advantage. Well, no, okay. Exile has low armor too. That's not terrible. Okay. And we have Disciple. Okay, so Disciple, ice damage, removes penalties, and ignores the first attack suffered. Okay. Ice Wizard will shift everybody around. Speed increased by 20. That's horrendous. And Exile just gives maximum morale back. Okay, so ice damage to the front, ice damage to the area, air damage to the back. Back, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. I think it's always good to lead with gnome technicians. Wow. Can't speak, apparently. Okay, so we're going to get shifted. I have to remember that. I think the roaster probably be bad, I would imagine, for ice damage. I assume. I don't... Well, who is this? No, that's the Aerobot. Okay. What's your air resist? Okay, Aerobot could go in either position, even though it has very, very little HP. Roaster does have low ice resist. That's the tank. Sorry. I'm assuming things. Yeah, okay. So Roaster does have very bad ice resist, so it probably won't take it. Okay. Hawk Trainer has good resistances for both ice and air. That's great. So I can put the Aerobot and the Hawk Trainer in either spot. Okay, interesting. So Headslinger also. Okay. So I can put all of them anywhere, and it won't matter. So that's great because they all have resistances to ice and air. Okay. I just have to figure out. So I think the Disciple, 49 ice damage, 49 air damage. Damage dealt reduced by 20. Okay. That is kind of bad. Okay, I think I'm going to put the Aerobot in the front. We'll put the Hawk Trainer... I don't want the Hawk Trainer to go on the front. Let's put him in the... Well, I'm going to put... Oh, whoops. Hold on. I think I want to put the Hawk Trainer in the back, even though he might get shifted to the front. That will... So we'll take frostbite damage. Okay. I'm just going to run with this. This probably won't work very well, but I don't really have another option here. Okay. Now the question is, do we want to go... So, Exile has minus 20 armor. Ice Wizard has minus 25. They all have negative armor. I didn't realize that. Okay. So, Energy Converter would do a decent amount of damage, and it would give a fair amount of barrier points to anybody in the back group. Giant Mushroom would do 30 nature damage. What is his nature resist? Pretty high. They all have good nature resist, so that's probably a bad idea. Although, Ballista would do a lot of damage to everybody, and it would also break their armor even more. I don't know how many... Oh, Psycho Imps could actually end up being very, very useful for this particular fight. Okay, so would Headslinger, now that I think about it. Headslinger would be fine for the front. This is a fair amount of HP. Dark Magus, maybe... Gargoyle, what are your resistances? Wow, so many of these monsters actually have good resistances for once. Okay. Psycho Imps might be okay for this. Okay. Headslinger in the front. Imps in the middle. Do we do Dark Magus in the back? Or do Gargoyle? I think we'll do... I'm still going to do Dark Magus. I really should have leveled up Dark Magus some more. Just because Dark Magus can do a... lots of stuff. Lots of fun stuff. Okay. I keep wanting to do morale victories with this character, with this boss, but things just seem to not work out the way I want them to. Okay, so Hawk Trainer got... Okay. Headslinger got moved to the front. Aerobot got moved to the back. That is about as good of a switch as I could have asked for. Of a swap, whatever. Okay, let's see. 50 physical damage and applies broken armor to the front. Or... Electrified Burst. 12 air damage, attacks an additional time if a monster of the group has at least 50 barrier points. Well, that's never going to happen, so let's just blast this guy with the penetrating shot. He dodges the attacks. Of course he does. That's fine. No big deal. Aerobot's probably going to survive. Okay, good job. Let's see. Swoop does damage. Damage dealt increased by 100% if the Hawk Trainer has barrier points, which he does for some reason. Oh, right, because he has that passive that gives barrier points if there are 3 heroes left, I think. 120 damage is pretty good. Okay, good job, Headslinger. What do we want to do here? Explosive Head, 14 physical damage, 14 morale, and applies, wow, 2 stacks of demoralize. That's really good, honestly. 32 damage and 32 morale. Okay, it does additional... Okay, attacks an additional time. I'm going to go Exploding Head just to hit everybody. And the 2 stacks of demoralize is pretty good, too. Hey, Hawk Trainer still has 1 barrier point. Okay, this should do a fair amount of damage, I think. 55 damage is not too bad. Oh, poor Aerobot. Okay, let's... Oh, the swoop will actually defeat the... Nice. Get rid of that guy. Very cool. I like it. Headslinger, if he survives another round... Okay, well that's interesting, because... I could do Explosive Head and do more stacks of Demoralize. Or, if I do Helmet Cannon, his whatchamacallit is under 75%. So, oh, I didn't realize it was the back row, but we still hit him for extra damage, so that's fine. For some reason, I was thinking it was going to be the, oh, he lost his barrier points. Okay. Now, let's just swoop. Swoop is such a powerful ability. As long as you have barrier points, obviously. Well, I kind of figured that wasn't going to work. Hawk Trainer's still standing strong, though. Can we actually get rid of... We can get rid of the, Wow. Nice. Probably won't survive this hit. Oh, I did. Good. Well, even with the frostbite, still got it. I mean... Yeah, just keep swooping. It's fine. 69 damage. Very nice. He'll be fine. Oh, right. It's a spell. Let's see. Target drone. 21 damage. Damage taken from traps increased by 100%. Sample does physical damage. The next group of monsters get 14 barrier points. Let's do the target drone. We'll take even more damage from the ballista. So much damage! Oh my god! I did not expect it to do that much damage. Holy crap, that's amazing. Can I not get rid of him? Oh right, I forgot. Dark Magus is going first. Okay, let's do Impairment. I'm not necessarily going to go for... Well, okay. Target's morale is under 50%. Oh, it ricochets to... That doesn't really matter much at all. I'm doing a lot of morale damage. I don't know if I can get him with the morale victory. I think he'll... I might barely... Well, he might die from... Well, we might be able to get him. No, maybe not. I at least want to try, you know? Oh, we can get him. It's morale victory. Huzzah! A morale victory. Good job, imps. You did your job. I could have killed the guy, but, like, I really need tears. Okay, so what artifact are we taking? So we have Unholy Shroud. 50% chance to apply frostbite for monsters attacks for steel morale. That's not bad for this. Troll beer. Okay, so lower speed by 30. Max life increased by 50%. Or protective barrel. You can only... Oh, right. One regular trap, but it has multi-action. That could be interesting with the mushroom. You get multiple penalties on everybody. I don't really like... Okay, you know what? We're going to try Unholy Shroud. It's because we have enough monsters that can potentially deal morale damage that it might be worth it. And Frostbite's pretty good anyway. So Hawk Trainer's probably going to come out this... Hawk Trainer's definitely coming out after this one. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the Hawk Trainer on out of here. Bring the mechanic back in. There's the Hawk Trainer. Okay. Okay. So we don't have a lot of money. Unfortunately, we have no money. So none of these are going to be very helpful. Let's just do an event. And what do we have here? Okay. Centrifuge that can transform hero blood into tears. You know what? We have enough blood to go ahead and do this. I think it's a good exchange. So we can work out. We can we can go to a therapist, or we can do another event. Let's see, where are we morale wise? I think a therapist would actually be a... And actually, if we bring the Hawk Trainer back in, and we also do some extra therapy, that'd be pretty darn good. Everyone will be much better off, I think, to extend the therapy session. Can't afford a training course. That's fine. I wouldn't do it anyway. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, okay, just another +1 motivation for everybody. Great. I think everyone's back to full. Can't afford a trainer, unfortunately, so let's gotta go for a plunder. Okay, what do we have here? +1 motivation for everybody, but we lose gold. Not interested. I can't even do that because I don't have the money for it. Find a monster would be good, but okay, not doing that. 75% chance all monsters are tired for the next dungeon. We get a bit of money and a chance to find an artifact. We can upgrade a trap for free. Well, one volunteer might be out for 3 weeks. I think I'll go for that. Okay, so... what? Oh, the trap upgrade. Okay. The gnome technicians are upgraded, I guess. Okay. So it's more morale damage for them. And no one was injured. Great. I think, right? Seems like no one was taken out. Good. Go away. Okay, where are we going to go here? So we could go for a little bit of money and a monster, or a fair amount of money and a trap. I think I have to go for that one just for the money, honestly. We're struggling financially. Man, I need the money. Always needing the money. Okay. So we have a priestess. Okay, here damage to the front. She'll remove one of her penalties. We have a tracker. So fire damage to the back. Dodges the first trap. Heals 10% of all heroes' maximum life at the start of each fight. Unfortunate, but manageable. And Nimajiganu is going to heal morale and can't be affected by poison. Okay. So it's air to the front, air and fire to the back. That's a lot of air and fire damage. Okay. Can anyone resist both of those? You can't, unfortunately. Too bad the roaster can't resist fire. Okay, Aerobot can't resist fire. Sorry. Yeah, whatever. Tank can resist both. It does have the most HP. So I might put the tank in the back. Okay, we've got Headslinger. We've got Mechanic. Right, we don't have... Oh, no, we do have Hawk Trainer available. Mechanic would not be great, though, because he's weak to both fire and air. Okay. Monster of the dungeon gain 25% of his power as... Okay. When he's defeated. Okay. He has very low motivation. I didn't realize that. He only has 4 motivation. That's terrible. Okay. I think we're going to do... Headslinger in the front. Tank in the back. And who else? Someone else who can deal morale damage, maybe? I don't think anyone else can deal morale damage, actually, in this group. So maybe not. Hawk Trainer, maybe just for... Well, let's see. What's your physical resist? I think Imajagon has pretty good physical resist. Not really very good. Aerobot could break armor. Aerobot is weak to fire. But hopefully the tank will live for a while. Roaster can't do morale damage. I mean, I could just take the mechanic to give everyone barrier points. 25% of the mechanic's power in barrier points. It's 50 power, so it'll be 12 barrier points, I guess. It would keep them alive longer. Let's bring mechanic with us. Okay. Oh, trap after monsters. Okay. Should we just do the usual? Gnome technicians. It's upgraded, so it'll do more morale damage. And then more monsters. Okay. What do we want to do for this group? So air and fire to the back, air to the front. No. No. Maybe. Dark Magus in the back. Flame Eater. Okay, so it's either Flame Eater or Dark Magus. Dark Magus has so little HP. That's why I don't want to put him in the back, just because of his very low HP, but I also don't want to take Flame Eater at all because it's Flame Eater. Okay, so Dark Magus isn't going to survive more than 1 round, but he'll at least get 1 attack off, so it's not too bad. You know what? No, I don't want that. Sorry, changed my mind. What else can I do here? 20% air weakness. 35% fire weakness. Okay, Flame Eater. Just for the one time. Well, let me think about this for 2 seconds. I have another Headslinger. I'll definitely put the other Headslinger in the front, so you guys can do a lot of morale damage. Okay. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm changing my mind again. And I do realize that with this team, the Dark Magus is almost assuredly not going to survive more than 1 round. I gotta try the giant... Well, okay, hold on. Let's look at... Not that I need to worry too much about damage, now that I think about it, but they're all weak to nature, so... Okay, giant mushrooms is. Okay. See what happens. I'm hoping for good things. I didn't bother to look at their speed, but thankfully they're all slower than the mechanic. So let's give them some barrier points. Oh, they get 13. I thought they were only going to get 12 barrier points. So that's great, actually. Come on, tank. You can survive, I hope. Okay, tank. What am I going to do here? So 19 fire damage and applies poison? Oh. If the tank poison if the tank has at least 30 barrier points. Okay, that's never going to happen. Okay, 10 air damage, and applies Demoralize if the tank has at least 30 barrier points. Oh, it also does morale damage anyway, so we're going to do that. All the time, every time, forever and ever until the end of time. Okay. I think Explosive Head is good for the first round. Just because we can get demoralized. Although she's going to erase her demoralize on the next round, I'm quite certain of that. And let's see, just keep giving the barrier points, man. That tank took so much damage. I don't know how it took so much damage. I guess just because those... Okay. Because the combination of the Imajagon and the tracker just did a ludicrous amount of damage, and there's no way that the mechanic is going to survive after this round. Okay, so she removed her... She's removed the demoralized, so that's good, but she is hasted, so she's definitely going to go ahead and destroy us. I'm not getting a lot of morale damage, quite honestly. I was hoping to do a little bit more, but seems like that's not going to happen. Okay, what is this one? Physical damage gains 50% of damage dealt as barrier points to the front. You have decent... I'm going to see if I can maybe keep the head slinger alive for one more round. He does have 39 barrier points on him. He might survive a round. He won't survive a round. He's weak to both fire and air. No, he's done. No way he's going to survive this. Oh, she went first. No way he's going to survive. Yeah, kind of figured. Okay, she is at under 75%. Although the Imagigon... Oh, that hits the back row. I keep thinking it hits the front row. I don't know why. So, Imagigon is going to restore, I'm assuming, the Priestess's morale back. It could be Tracker. I don't know. We did a fair amount of morale damage. All things considered, we did pretty good. And that's going to do more. Oh, she dodges the trap. Right, of course. We're still getting a fair amount of demoralized on all of them. Let's see. Targeting drone. Damage taken from traps increased by 100%. Okay. Nature damage and poison, that's not really very helpful here. Let's do the targeting thingy, because that's more... even more morale. Okay. Okay. We need to do impairment to lower damage output. Let's see. Nightmare does morale damage. Not a lot, but it does some morale damage. Not too bad. We're going to get rid of the Priestess pretty soon, actually. Right! I forgot. We're getting all the, Live! Ah, didn't quite make it through that round. Okay. What was I going to say? I have no idea. Totally lost my train of thought there. It's fine. We can at least... Okay, I really probably should have actually used the other attack that the Headslinger has. But whatever. Nightmare. At least I can attack the Imagigon twice. You're right, the Frostbite. I'm doing a lot of damage because of all the morale damage I'm doing. Or the demoralized, I guess. Okay, you're not surviving. That's fine. Okay. Helmet Cannon will do a fair amount of morale damage. I honestly probably should have kept the demoralized going. Yeah, I probably should have. Not going to survive a round, unfortunately. I need a second trap that does morale damage. Maybe I'll get one at the end of this fight. We'll see. Oh, we just killed them both. Okay, that's fine. Wasn't expecting that, but alrighty. So, oil. Okay, so none of these deal morale damage, unfortunately. So, Oil Cauldron, fire damage and lowers fire resistance. Poison Dart does 40 nature damage to the front and 15 poison, or Circular Saw. I'll take Poison Dart, but I'm probably never going to use it. I was really hoping for something that would deal morale damage, like a Pandora's Box probably would have been good. I think I saw that earlier, and I didn't actually take it as a trap. That's my bad. Okay, so we have 256 isn't too bad of an amount of money. It's not a lot, mind you. And let's see. Does anyone need to be taken out of here for the moment? Mechanic, probably. Just because he has 4 morale. Terrible. Okay. As much as I'd like to level up my monsters, I might have to go for a plunder just to get some more money. I think that's probably the best option for the moment. Let me see here. So that's therapy, not therapy, that's something else, I think. $100 gold again. Oh, okay, so training is up in the next one also. Oh, plunder is also available in the next round too. Interesting. There's that. Or, okay. We're going to do plunder first. What are we going to get here? So we get +1 motivation, a 75% chance to set a monster free. But there's a chance one monster will be out for 10 weeks. I don't like that. 75% chance all monsters are tired. We get a little bit of money and a 30% chance to find an artifact. Or a little bit of money, 35% chance when volunteers out for 3 weeks, and we get a 20% chance to set a monster free. I need the money. That's the only reason I wanted to do the plunder, was so I could get money. And only one of these even offers me money. That's not true. 2 of them offer me money. But I don't like the 75% chance all monsters are going to be tired or whatever it is. So let's do this. No one got injured. Very cool. No monster gained, but that's okay. 114 gold. That's mostly what I was looking for. Was just getting a little bit of cash. What was this? Seminar. Right. Okay. Okay. I have to see if I can upgrade at least one monster here. Because I kind of really need to. Like, level 1 monsters are just... not... They can't cut it anymore at this point. Like, Dark Magus. I kind of need... It really needs 20 HP. It's extremely helpful. How much is it to train him at 175? That's not too bad. Imps get plus 20 HP for 100 gold. And it applies... Ooh. Applies slow. That is very, very tempting. Just to lower the opponent's speed. That's kind of amazing. What about the Aerobot? What does Aerobot get? Plus 20 HP, plus 10 ice resist. Not bad. Gains 5 barrier points when attacking if the target's morale is under 50%. So that would mean that the Aerobot would be better as a back row. Okay. I think we have to train Dark Magus. We don't have to, but I really want to train the Dark Magus, I guess, would be a better description of what I'm trying to do here. Okay. Headslinger, 5 barrier points when attacking if the target's morale is under 50%. Oh. Was that... I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Human Hunter, plus 15 HP, plus 10 power. Gains 5 barrier points when a hero takes damage from poison. Okay. And plus 10 armor is not bad also. Aerobot. Monsters in the dungeon gain 5 barrier points when the Aerobot attacks. That's pretty cool. Plus 15 HP, plus 10 power. That's not bad. 5 barrier points isn't a lot, but 5 barrier points for every monster in the dungeon is very interesting. Okay. What does level 3 Hawk Trainer get? No HP bonus, huh? Can I not afford... No? It's there. Plus 10 armor, plus 10 fire resist, and a boost to that fire attack that I never use. Okay. Not great. What about level 3 Mechanic? Plus one motivation. That right there makes it worth it, I think, to go ahead and upgrade the Mechanic. Plus 10 nature damage and a boost to that attack that I rarely use. I was hoping to get some extra power, but honestly, plus 1 motivation, that's huge. Because that means I don't have to take him out after every single battle. How much is it? 140? Alright, let's do it. I'm still going to have to take him out after this round anyway, because he still has... Or did he gain 1 extra motivation when I leveled him up? This is very important. I have to find out. Inquiring minds need to know. Okay, he did not gain any extra morale. That's fine. Okay, merchant or event. What do we have next down here? So that's a training course. I have 55 gold. I don't think it's worth it to go for the merchant. So what do we get here? Can't afford to hire the another flame eater. I don't really use the other flame eater that I have. So we're going to intimidate him and get some extra tiers back. Okay, another event. What do we get here? Okay, so what are we doing here? So I can sacrifice my other flame eater and get plus 10 to all masters' resistances. Don't judge me. I mean, you can judge me all you want, but I'm never going to use the flame eater. Okay. I'm probably going to regret that decision. I'm sure that this next dungeon is going to mean like, oh, you really should have had a flame eater for this one specific thing. Okay, we're probably going to go for the rare, because they're all really difficult anyway. So we get 175 to 225 gold in a monster, or the same amount of money in a master bonus, or much more money and a rare. Is this the final? No, it's not the final dungeon. Okay. So we do need to take out the mechanic, unfortunately, which means we're running a little bit low on... what's the word? Fodder. We'll just go with it, though. So I leveled him up, and now I can't use him. That's fine. It's fine. Let's go with this one. Our dungeon. Alrighty. Which champion are we going to fight here? Whichever one it is, I have a feeling I'm going to be very saddened. Okay, so we have Novice. Okay, so ice damage and removes penalties. Is it a Necromancer? It's not a Necromancer, it's Druidus. So Druidus does 48 nature damage to the area, so we're screwed. Removes 3 stacks from each penalty applied to the Druidus at the start of each turn. Damage dealt reduced by 20% for each penalty applied. Okay. 3 stacks from each penalty applied to the Druidus at the start of each turn. So basically, we're not going to get it. She's going to just absolutely annihilate us. And a scout. Okay. So physical to the back, ice to the front, nature to the area. We're doomed, is what I'm imagining. So let's see. So the second trap comes up before the second group of monsters. That's good. Okay, what are their resistances here? Do I want to use Gnome Technicians first? Or do I want to do something else? Have to remember that Scout is going to dodge the first trap. Okay, what is there? You have low armor, you have 0 armor, you have pretty good armor. What's your nature resist? Very high, of course. Okay. Energy converter hits the back row. Giant mushroom. Does she remove the penalties from everybody or just herself? Each penalty applied to the Druidess. Okay. So other heroes can be affected by penalties. I'm going to risk Gnome Technicians and then do Ballista. And just hope, I guess. That's as much as I can do. Okay, so it's ice to the front, physical to the back, nature to the area. Ice to the front, physical to the back, nature to the area. I'll try to remember that. Okay. Nature to the area. Okay, great. Tank has minus 35% nature resist. Oh, God. Tank is useless. Okay. Does every monster I have really bad nature resist? Not the Hawk Trainer, weirdly enough. Okay. So, Roaster has bad air and bad fire resist. What about Hawk Trainer? Hawk Trainer has decent air resist, so I may put Hawk Trainer in the... No, it's physical. I'm sorry. It's physical to the back. Roaster might be good for that, actually. Yeah, Roaster's really good for that. Okay, Roaster's going in the back. Hawk Trainer... It's ice to the front. Can anyone else resist ice decently? Headslinger can... Aerobot. I didn't upgrade the Aerobot. I should have done that. Okay. Headslinger does have really bad nature resist. That's all I got. Okay. Hawk Trainer. We're going to try. I'm going to try to get rid of the outside heroes as quickly as possible. Okay. Ballista next. I honestly probably should use Ballista first, just to try and wear these heroes down as quickly as I can, just considering how much physical damage I'm intending to dish out to these heroes. Okay. Okay, nature damage to the front. Lose 30 barrier points to perform an additional attack. Or 9 nature damage. Applies poison. And gains 15 barrier points. What's your speed? 100 speed. Has bad... Oh, actually has decent physical and good nature resist. Okay. Might bring Human Hunter in for this one. Might leave the other Headslinger out. Wow, I didn't realize the Dark Magus had bad nature resist. Okay. So does the rest of the team, so there's not really much I can do there. Okay. With Ballista, Should we bring imps? Okay. Human Hunter for sure is going to be back row. How fast are these heroes, by the way? 45, 75, 95. Okay, so Human Hunter is faster. Tracker does have not good nature resist, but she has some nature resist. Okay. Who has good ice resist? No one has both good ice resist. Well, Gargoyle? Do I really want to put Gargoyle in front? No, but I might not have an option here. I might have to just because I think he's going to die in one hit. I'm quite certain of that. Okay. We're going to bring Dark Magus. Do I just bring Headslinger to try and tank a hit? Or is it even worth it? I feel like it isn't. Imps have okay nature or ice resist. They also only have 50 HP. I'm going to risk bringing Headslinger and just kind of hope he can survive a hit. I guess. And that's as good as I can ask for.
Ready to shoot.
I don't know. We'll see. Okay, dodge the trap. That's fine. Not a huge problem. I'm relying on the ballista to do an absolute crap ton of damage. Okay, Roaster did pretty well. Okay. So here's what I have to think about for a second. I didn't look at their fire resist. You have bad fire resist, you have bad fire resist, you have no fire resist. Okay. This would do double damage because of barrier points. She has 20% armor, 280 HP. So I don't know which one is better. I'm gonna go for the swoop just to try and focus one hero down at a time. That still did pretty good. That did about a third of her HP in damage. That did pretty well. Okay. Overheat would not kill the Roaster. Self-protection to all monsters of the group. Gain 10% of maximum life as barrier points. Or do we go Flamethrower? I don't know. I'm going to go for the Flamethrower. I don't think that the... I'm pretty sure the... whatchamacallit. I'm pretty sure the Roaster's not going to survive another round. Okay. Let's do a little bit of morale damage. A little bit of physical damage. I think Roaster's going to get knocked out by the Druidess real soon. If I could keep the Hawk Trainer alive for one more round, then... Okay, then. Never mind. Well, Overheat's useless now, so let's just Flamethrower one more time, I guess. That's too bad. I forgot the Headslinger had such bad nature resist that there was no way it was going to survive a second hit from the Druidess. Okay. Do we go for damage here? I feel like we really should. Sample. Next group gains 14 barrier points. Or do we do nature damage and poison? I think if we do nature damage with poison, that might knock out the tracker, or the scout, when we... Okay, well, she's going to get destroyed from the barrier. I should have done the thing that does the extra damage for the... That's dumb. Should have just used the usual thing that I've been doing for the last however long. No. This time I think, oh, I gotta do something different. No, you don't have to do something different. You just do the same thing you've been doing this whole time. Okay. Let's see. So that is multi-shot. Okay, so we don't have any barrier points on... Do we? No. So let's do Rain of Harpoons or whatever that was. It'll do extremely little damage, and she removed nearly all of her penalties, which sucks. Okay. Okay, well, somehow, don't know how it happened, but the... what do we do here? Gonna try this. Okay, it didn't hit the second time. For some reason I was thinking it might. Obviously I was very wrong. I should have gone for the other attack. The area attack. That's my mistake. At least I'm gonna wear down this not scout, the disciple or novice. Whatever. Well, so much for that. Nature damage to the front. I'm not going to be able to defeat him. He's probably just going to do his thing and, like, remove all of his penalties after this anyway. So, that didn't go very well. Druidus has a lot of HP left, I think, right? It's got about half her HP left. Okay, what do we do here? 70 air damage, gains 50% of damage dealt as barrier points. What's your air resist? Pretty low. Okay, I will probably be using that a lot. Radiant Bomb, nature damage, and 10 morale. Implies poison. Mechanical resonance, plus 21, plus 100% of Master's barrier points as physical damage. Well, I have no barrier points. So we're going to do Absorbing Shot. It's going to take a couple of rounds to get rid of the... Oh, we got him. Very nice. Can we get her here? No, not quite. Very close, but not quite. Good. Wow. Hey, we have barrier points still. After that round. Very cool. Okay. Good thing she was weak to air. I think I would have been screwed otherwise. Okay, what are we taking here? So we have... Ooh, 2 birdstone. Very nice. Ooh, or lure. Oh, why do you make me decide? We're at Jaboko. I wonder how this thing was retooled. Let's see. 35 nature damage and applies 2 stacks of demoralize. 15 air damage and 19 morale damage applies, or damage dealt increases by 100% if the target is affected by demoralize. Attacks apply tired per 25% of morale missing from the target. Wow, okay, that's pretty good. I don't know which one to pick though. Lure or 2 birdstone? I feel like lure is better than Goblin Technicians, just because it's a multi-action instead of just doing 100% extra damage. Oh, 2 birdstone is really good too. Although on the other hand, I don't think I have that many. I don't have that many monsters that specifically just target the front row. I think. Let's take the lure. I like the lure too much to deny the lure. Okay, we're going to call that here. A bit of a rough patch, but we made it through our first champion fight. And we got a lure, so I'm pretty happy about that. So thank you everybody for watching this episode of Legend of Keepers. Please click the like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to the channel for more of this. And I will talk to you all next time.